Good day, everyone. So we will be discussing another topic, which is Module 23, which will focus in the concept and the topic of conic section, particularly the circle. So before we delve deeper sa concept ng ating conic section, particularly the circle, let's first give the learning objective ng ating topic for today. Para meron tayong tina-target and para meron tayong ma-assess sa ating sarili after we discuss and have after we learn kung ano nga ba yung concept ng conic section or the circle. So first, we define what a circle is in the context of analytic geometry. Okay, so from the previous module is na-define naman natin ano yung circle. But doon yun sa plane geometry. Okay, so back then, sa ating plane geometry, si scale is pinreset natin yung formulas niya, perimeter, and then pinreset natin yung concept ng radius, diameter, as well as the sector ng ating circle. Okay? So next learning objective natin is for us to be able to solve for the equation of a circle by using the parameters given in the problem. So later in our discussion, particularly sa ating problem, sa pag-solve ng ating problem, ipe-present natin yung mga nabanggit na parameters. Okay, gagamit tayo ng different formulas. So dalawa lang naman or tatlo yun. And then yun yung gagamitin natin para makuha yung equation ng isang circle. Okay, so dun kasi sa previous module, kinukuha lang natin yung area, di ba? Kinukuha lang natin yung perimeter or the circumference of the circle given the area, given the diameter or the radius sa ating problem. But here, in context of analytic geometry, si circle is i-analyze natin using the parameters na babanggitin later. Okay? So lastly, learning objective natin is to sketch circle by using the parameters na ibibigay ng problem. So I think clear naman ang ating objective. So later, after our discussion, pwede nating balikan ito para ma-assess if nag-grasp pa natin yung ating concept when it comes to conic section. So let's proceed in discussing ano ba yung conic section. Doon muna tayo sa general concept ng section bago natin isa-isahin. So bakit ba isa-isahin? Yun yung sabi ko kanina, di ba? So actually, there are four conic sections, particularly hyperbola, parabola, circle, and ellipse. But here in our subject, we will just focusing sa pag-discuss ng circle and parabola. Okay, so first, define natin ano si conic section. Conic sections are generated by the intersection of a plane with a cone. Okay, so as you can see here in our illustration, dito sa drawing natin, meron tayong dalawang cones. Okay, so dalawang cones were in para sila magkabaligtad, tapos connected sila sa isang point, sa point na ito. Okay, sa point na yan. So yung point na yan is tinatawag nating vertex. Okay, yung point na to is ang tawag dyan is vertex. Okay, and of course, sa ating cone, meron tayong tinatawag na, meron dyang line na nakatayo. Okay, yan. Ayan. Okay, yung line na yan, ang tawag sa kanya is axis of revolution. Okay? So, ito, meron ka nababasa ditong naps. Diba? Ang naps is yung parang cover ng cone mismo. Hindi siya yung mismong cone na itong buo na to. So, nap is yung cover lang niya. Actually, hollow yan. Ibig sabihin, hindi siya solid. Hollow, may space sa gitna. Okay? So, dalawa yung nap dito sa ating cones. Isa sa taas, isa sa baba. Okay, so meron din tayong tinatawag na generating line. So ang generating line is itong part na to. 3D yan class. Ito, ginuguhitan ko na yan. Yan. Yan ang ating generating line. Okay, so we have four conic sections and depende yan sa pag-intersect ng plane sa ating cones. So first, dun muna tayo sa hyperbola. Hyperbola is formed when the plane is parallel to the axis of revolution. Yung ating axis of revolution is just standing upright. Okay? So diretso lang siya nakatayo. Tapos nakikita niyo yung plane natin, diretso lang din siya nakatayo. So pag na-intersect niya yung dalawang cone, laging dalawa yung na-intersect niya na cone pagdating sa hyperbola. Okay? So pag naka-parallel siya sa axis of revolution, tapos ganyan yung nag-itsura, yung nabuong curve sa baba, ito, sakay na buong curve sa taas, symmetrical yan. Ibig sabihin, magkamukha. Pero sir, paano ba kapag hindi siya totally parallel sa axis of revolution, yung plane natin? Okay lang naman kas, kaya lang magiging asymmetrical ang ating curves pagdating sa hyperbola. Okay? Another is the parabola. It is formed when the plane is parallel to the generating line of the cone. So dito, gaya na sabi natin, di ba ito ang ating generating line. Andyan siya. So ito ang plane natin when it comes to parabola. So ang plane na yan is parallel sa ating generating line. So nung nag-intersect ang ating plane sa ating cone, is nagkaroon siya ng U-shape, para siyang U-shape. Yun yung parabola natin. Okay, so actually, pwede naman hindi siya parallel sa ating generating line, itong plane na to, pagdating sa parabola. Pwede naman medyo, slant ng konti, basta pwedeng hindi parallel. As long as yung plane is hindi pa papasok, hindi pa siya aabot dito sa portion na to. Yung hanggang dito lang siya sa face ng cone, sa taas. Okay. Another conic section is the circle. It is formed when the plane is perpendicular to the axis of revolution. So as you can see, ito ay nakahiga lang. Okay? And then yung axis of revolution natin is, di ba, diretso lang. Diretso lang. So pag perpendicular ang plane na nag-intersect sa cone, perpendicular siya sa axis of revolution, circle po ang napo-form natin na conic section. And last but not the least, the ellipse. It is formed when the plane intersects at an angle to the axis. Okay? So as you can see here sa babang baba, meron tayong plane. In-intersect niya yung isang knob. Okay? Ito yung isang knob na in-intersect niya. Okay? Yung nasa baba. So, kumbaga yung circle is perpendicular intersection din siya sa axis of revolution. Pagdating sa ellipse, hindi na siya perpendicular. Okay, so para siyang tumabingi. Okay? Tumabingi siya kagaya nito. Okay. So I hope clear ang ating quick and brief concept sa conic section. Now, let's proceed in discussing what is the circle in the context of analytic geometry. Okay, first conic section is the circle. So we define circle from the context naman ng plane geometry. Wherein parehas lang naman din siya ng definition when it comes to context of analytic geometry. So sabi dito, a circle is the set of all points in a plane that are equidistant from a fixed point. So kung naalala nyo ang definition natin from plane geometry natin sa circle, it is a set of all points wherein equal yung distance niya from the origin or center. And yung distance na yun is the so-called radius. Okay, so dito somehow, ganun din naman ang definition niya. Okay, so ang tinutukoy dito na fixed point is ang ating center. So as you can see here in our graph, we have the center here. Ang coordinates lagi ng center natin is HK. Okay, HK. So yung H is parang siya yung X coordinate and then yung K is the Y coordinate. Okay, so yan ay set of points. Yan. Pag pinagtabi-tabi nyo lahat ng points na yan, mapoform nyo yung circle. And then yung distance ng mga points na to from the center is the radius na equal sa lahat. Okay? So here in conic sections in circle, we have the standard form equation and we have the general equation or general form equation. First, we have here quantity x minus h squared plus quantity y minus k squared is equal to r squared. So this equation is just came from or galing lang siya sa Pythagorean theorem. Okay, so let's try later na ipakita kung saan galing ito para just in case makalimutan nyo, alam nyo paano siya babalikan. Okay? So sir, paano naman kung yung HK or yung center ng ating circle is mag-end up dun sa may origin niya or yung 0, 0 coordinate? That's okay. Okay lang naman yun. And of course, if 0, 0 yung magiging center natin and using the formula, so magiging x minus 0 squared plus y minus k squared. Diba magiging ganyan lang siya. And then magiging x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared. So when you see, or when you saw this equation sa mga given, automatically ang ating center ng ating circle dyan is 0, 0. Okay? So matik na yun. Plus ano, kapag may nakita kayo na problem, tapos nakalagay is x squared minus x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared, ang kanyang origin is 0, 0. Origin or center. So I hope clear ang ating discussion ng concept ng circle. And also, dito sa baba, kung napapansin niyo, meron tayong general equation na tinatawag. Ito. So yan lang class is galing dito sa ating standard form. I-expand nyo lang itong mga binomials natin. So gagamit kayo ng FOIL method. Okay? So doon lang galing. And there are times na hindi standard form ng equation ng isang circle ang ibibigay sa isang problem. Minsan ang ibibigay is general equation. So paano ang gagawin natin? So let's try to solve problems na ganun yung approach na. But kapag ganun ang binigay sa problem, binigay is general equation instead of standard form, gagamit tayo na completing the square. So later ituturo ko din yan. Okay? So let's try to analyze kung saan galing yung ating equation. Okay? So here we have the circle, of course, with the center HQ. And then we point along the circumference of the circle with coordinate x and y. Okay? And the distance from the center to that point is the r. Okay, so if we project a line from that point pababa, so ito yung point natin, nag-project tayo ng line na yan, diretsong line, okay? And then nag-project tayo ng line from the center of the circle, ito, papunta dito sa kanan, we will now have a right triangle. Right triangle siya, di ba? Ayan. Wherein the hypotenuse of this right triangle is the radius. Okay? And then the dimension or the distance of this side, itong nasa baba, is simply absolute value of x minus h. And then the side na nakatayo, ito, is just y minus k. We will use the Pythagorean theorem na x squared plus y squared, ay sorry. So if we will be using the Pythagorean theorem, okay, so di ba ang Pythagorean theorem natin is c squared, a squared plus b squared. Okay, so in this case, we have a right triangle, di ba? So, ihiwalay natin yung triangle, we have the r, y minus k, and then ito ay x minus h. Okay, so ang hypotenuse natin dyan is yung r, and then yung side A, either of the two naman. Okay, kahit ano dyan. So wala naman din angle na binigay. Anyway, sabihin natin yung A is just the x minus h squared plus yung B natin is y minus k squared. So as you can see here, etong na-form natin using the Pythagorean theorem na equation is eto din sa taas. Eto. Ayan, yan din siya. Okay, so doon lang galing yun. Pinakita ko lang. Okay, so here, pinrovide din sa atin yung step on how, yung steps on how we sketch a circle. Okay, so ipa-plot mo lang yung center, yun yung unang step. So usually it is known yung coordinates ng center. Okay, so first, plot mo yung center sa isang coordinate plane or the Cartesian plane, and then mark the radius, sukat ka lang ng kung ilan, o ano yung dimension ng radius mo. And then, pwedeng madaming radius. Pwede naman gumamit ng compass. Okay, so I know you know how to use a compass naman. So basically, ganun lang siya i-plot. Okay? So I think na-present na natin yung concept ng conic section circle. Let's proceed to our example para mas maintindihan natin yung concept ng circle when it comes to context of analytic geometry. Okay, class. Let's try solving this first example. Example number 1. Solve the standard form of equation of a circle with its center located at the origin and the radius is 5. Okay, so first, let's write kung ano ba yung given natin. Okay? So binigyan tayo wherein ang sabi is nasa origin daw. Okay, so we know that center, ang coordinates niya is h and k. If it is located sa ating origin, ito ang ating origin. Okay? And ang origin, ang automatically, 0 and 0. Diba? So therefore, ang ating h is equal to 0, ang ating k is equal to 0. Okay? And binigyan din tayo ng radius wherein it is equal to 5. Binigay sa atin na standard form equation. So we have x minus h squared plus y squared is equal to r. Okay? So substituting the values, yung h natin is 0 plus y minus 0 then squared is equal to 5 squared. Simplifying, we have x squared plus y squared is equal to 5 times 5 is just 25. So therefore, the standard form of equation of the given circle is just x squared plus y squared is equal to 25. So gaya ng banggit natin kanina, kapag nakakita tayo ng ganitong equation ng isang circle, automatically nasa origin ang kanyang center. So na-prove natin yung binanggit natin kanina. So kung i-drawing natin ang ating circle, we have here the Cartesian plane or the coordinate plane. So first, sabi kanina is i-plot yung center natin. So ito ang ating center. Center at 0, 0. Okay? Tapos sabi, ano daw yung radius. So we have here 5 na radius. So bilang lang tayo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So nandito ang ating radius. And then as well as dito sa ating positive x-axis, ito yung radius natin. Sa negative y-axis, andito yung radius na tama dyan. And then, itong negative x-axis, nandyan yung ating radius hanggang dyan. Okay. So, pag i-drawing natin, okay, pwede natin gamitin itong mga shapes dito sa ating whiteboard. So, po, pwede natin i-isa. Yan. So, hindi lang siya sasakto yata. Tingnan natin. So, yan. So, medyo tatansyahin lang natin. Okay. So, if we graph our circle, so yan yung kakalabasan niya. Okay? So, pwede natin isulat. Ito yung ating equation. Yan na yung x squared plus y squared is equal to 25. Of course, the radius is equal to 5. So, ganyan tayo mag-graph ng circle. So, I hope clear. Simple pa lang yung ating problem. It's just direct substitution. Okay. So, let's proceed to our next example. Example number 2. Solve the standard form of equation of a circle with its center located at 3, -2, and the radius is 4 units. Okay. So, balikan lang natin yung problem. Binigyan tayo ng, sulat natin muna yung given. Binigyan tayo ng center, which is located at a -2. So, that ang ating h equal to 3. And then ang ating k is equal to -2. Binigyan din tayo ng radius, which is equal to 4 units. So, balikan natin ang ating standard form of equation of a circle. We know that it is just x minus h plus y minus k squared is equal to r squared. So, direct substitution lang tayo. Yung x minus, ano yung h natin, yan ay 3 squared plus y minus yung k natin is -2. Don't forget the sign. So, pag nakalimutan nyo yan, mamamali kayo ng standard form of equation ng circle na tinatanong. So, the value of r is 4 squared. So, simplify lang natin, x minus 3 squared plus y plus 2 squared is equal to 16. So, therefore, we have now the standard form of equation of a circle. So, hindi man siya pinapahanap, try din nating hanapin yung ating general form. So, gaya ng sabi natin kanina, makukuha natin yung general form from the standard form of equation by simply expanding. So, itong portion na to, yung x minus 3 squared, alam natin ang value niyan is x squared minus 6x plus 9. And then yung y plus 2 squared natin is just equal to y squared plus 4y plus 4 is equal to 16. Okay. So, yung 16, lipat natin dito sa left side, magkakaroon tayo ng -12. So, parang 4 minus 16, -12. Okay? But don't forget, meron ka pang 9 doon sa dulo. Sige, itabi muna natin. And then, tabihin natin yung mga variables na magkakamuka ng degree o yung exponent. So, in this case, x squared, tabi natin yung y squared na positive. And then, isunod natin yung mga variables na 1 lang yung exponent, which is 6x, then yung 4y. Okay? And then yung 9 na ito ay positive. Okay. So simplify pa natin, we will have x squared plus y squared minus 6x plus 4y minus 3. Okay. So now we have the general form of equation of a circle. Okay. So class, take note, itong coefficient ng x squared saka coefficient ng y squared, sabihin natin, ito ay ang coefficient ng a, And then ang coefficient ng y squared is b. Dapat class is equal lagi yan when it comes to circle. Okay? Okay, so bakit kailangan equal siya? So pag hindi nag-equal yan, hindi na circle yung equation na yan, hindi na circle yung ina-analyze nyo. Pag hindi sila equal, possible na ang ina-analyze na natin is ellipse. Okay? So at all points kasi equal yung distance ng lahat papunta doon sa fixed point natin, which is the center of the circle. So kaya equal yung A and B. Okay, so lagay ko lang dito, ito yung ating standard form. Tapos ito naman yung ating general form. Okay. So if we will graph yung ating circle, i-drawing natin ulit. Yung center niya is dito magpo-fall sa positive 3 dito. Tapos negative 2 dito sa baba. Ito yung center niya. So C is 3, negative 2. Okay? So yung radius natin, dito tayo mag-i-start sa 3, negative 2 na point ha, hindi doon sa 0, 0. Okay, so kung 4 ang ating radius, bilang lang tayo dito. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So nandito yung radius na isa. So papuntang kaliwa, 1, 2, 3, 4. Andito yung radius na isa. Pababa naman is 1, 2, 3, 4. Andito siya papasok. And then pataas is 1, 2, 3, 4. So dito papasok yung dulo ng circle natin. So gamit ulit tayo ng shape. So itong circle natin, yan ay x minus 3 squared plus y plus 2 squared is equal to 16. Okay? So of course, meron diyang radius. Okay? Yung radius niya is 4. Okay. So I hope clear yung ating second example. Let's proceed to our third example para mas magets natin. So here in example number 3, we have a given equation x minus 1 squared plus y plus 3 squared is equal to 9. Identify the center and the radius. So binigyan tayo ng equation ng mismong circle wherein it is a standard form. Okay, so sulat muna natin yung given, yung mismong given na equation. Squared plus y plus 3 squared is equal to 9. Ang pinapahanap sa atin is yung ating center and then yung ating radius. So balikan lang natin yung ating standard formula na x minus h squared plus minus uh, y minus k squared is equal to r squared. So as you can see, the center natin is h and k. Okay? So tingnan natin itong given equation natin kung ano yung mga katapat niya na value. For h, tingnan natin h is equal to, tingnan natin 1 ang ating h. Okay? So 1 yung gagamitin natin. Since negative yung nasa formula natin ng standard form ng equation, i-assist lang natin yung 1 na positive. But when it comes to k, ayan, di ba? Minus k siya. Pero dun sa ating given is plus 3. Meaning, i-extract natin yung negative sign from this positive or plus sign na. Therefore, ang ating k is negative 3. So parang y minus k, substitute mo yung negative 3, y minus negative 3, y plus 3. So yun din, di ba? Balik ka rin doon sa given natin. Okay. So now we have the center na ang coordinate is 1, negative 3. So i-plot na natin dito sa ating Cartesian plane or coordinate plane para mamaya i-drawing na lang natin siya. So 1 is nandito and then pababa, andito yung center natin. Center is 1, negative 3. So ang kulang pa natin is ating radius. Okay, so paano natin makukuha? So here in our given standard form of equation of the circle is may 9, di ba? And then yung 9 na yan kasi yung r squared. Okay? So para makuha natin yung r lang, squared lang natin sila parehas, you will have positive negative 9 units. Okay? So kung i-graph natin yan mula dito sa center na 1, negative 3, bilang ka lang ng 9, ay bilang ka ng 3, hindi siya 9. Okay? Ilang yan, positive negative 3. Okay? Bilang ka lang ng 3, 1, 2, 3. So dito magpo-fall yung radius. So now ito yung ating x minus 1 squared plus y plus 3 squared is equal to 9. R is equal to 3. Okay? So I hope clear ang ating example number 3. So ito yung sagot natin. So actually class, hindi naman kailangan na may plus or negative sign. It's just so happen lang kapag nag-i-square root tayo ng values, meron tayong two possible values. So, kung tinatanong sa inyo yung ulat lang, it's just the magnitude or the value of R. So, po pwedeng R is equal to 3 units. Okay, so huwag kakalimutan yung ating unit. So, pag walang binigay, units. Pag meron centimeter or meter, ilagay na meter. Okay, so, ito yung ating center pala. Okay? Okay, so here in our example number 4, sabi dito sa atin, reduce the equation of a circle to standard form. If possible, identify the radius and then draw the circle. So dito binigyan tayo ng equation na x squared plus y squared minus 2x minus 7 is equal to 0. And we know that this equation is in the general form. Okay? And gaya na sabi ko kanina, ang ginagawa na transfer natin or kino-convert natin ang general form of the equation of a circle sa standard form is we use the concept of completing the square. So first, lagay muna natin by... So ang gagawin natin is pagtatabi-tabihin natin yung same variables natin. Well, in this case, yung x squared itatabi natin yung negative 2x and then plus, mag-leave ka ng space dyan. Okay? Plus, o yung y squared minus 2y plus, mag-leave ka ulit ng space, and then yung constant na to, isilipat natin sa kabila. Negative 7 yan, magiging positive 7. Okay? So, ang gagawin natin, para malagyan natin tong nandito sa ating blank, hindi natin alam yan, di ba? So, first, tingnan natin kung ano ang coefficient ng ating second term o nung b. Ito, ano ang coefficient? So, yan ay negative 2. Para makuha natin to, hahatiin natin itong coefficient. So, di-divide natin sa 2 equals siya sa negative 1. And then, kukunin natin yung square niya. So, yan ay equals to 1. Okay? So, sana nasundan yung part na yun, no? So, it's just get the square of half of the coefficient of the second term. Okay? So, negative 2 divided by 2 is negative 1. And then, get the square of negative 1. So, 1. Okay? Plus 1 plus y squared minus 2y plus 1 is equal to 7. So, since completing the square, etong portion na to, saka ito, yan ay perfect square trinomial na. Okay, so di ba itong x squared minus 2x plus 1, pwede natin siyang i-factor out, pwede natin siyang isulat as x minus 1 times x minus 1 plus etong y squared minus 2y plus 1 is pwede natin isulat ilang y minus 1, y minus is equal to 7. And since magkakamukha yan, ayan, pwede natin siya isulat lang na ganito. Plus y minus 1 squared is equal to 7. And etong part na to is, di ba, yan na yung ating standard form. Okay? So since meron na tayong standard form of the equation of the circle, pwede na nating makuha yung center and then yung radius. So by formula kanina, itong 1 na to, yan yung ating h. And then yung 1 sa kabila, yan yung ating k. Therefore, ang ating center, 1, 1. Okay? So dito magpo-fall ang ating center ng given circle. And then, meron tayong 7. And 7 is yung value ng r squared. And r lang natin ang square root ng both sides. So r is equal to square root of 7. So po pwede namang i-convert yan into decimal para makita lang natin pag i-graph. Ang square root of 7 equal yan sa 2.645 units. 646 actually. 646 units. Pero mas acceptable yung square root of 7. Kasi mas sakto yan. Okay? So kung square root of 7 or 2.646 ang ating radius, to sa ating center, mga nandito ang ating radius. Nandyan. Tapos dito sa kabila is mga nandito yung banda. So if we graph the circle, ganito yung possible na itsura niya. Okay? So natin yung ating equation, which is x minus 1 squared plus y minus 1 squared is equal to 7. So of course, we have the radius. Square root of 7. Okay? So I hope that's yung example number 4. Okay, so first we use the completing the square to get the standard form of the given equation, which is form. And then from the formula of standard form of the equation of a circle, nakuha natin yung h and k values, which is the coordinates of the center of the circle. And then nakuha din natin yung radius, which is equal to square root of 7. Okay. So let's proceed to our last example. So dito sa ating last example, rewrite the standard form in general form. So gaya ng ginawa natin nung una, dun sa ating example 1, in-expand lang natin. Ano? So we have x minus 4 squared plus y plus 2 squared is equal to 16 as the standard form of the equation of the given circle. Okay, so expand lang natin muna itong x minus 4 and that's equal to x squared minus x minus 8x plus 16. And then yung y plus 2 squared, yan ay y squared plus 4y plus 4 equal to 16. Okay. So, pagtabihin natin yung x squared, tabihin natin yung mga magkakamukha yung exponent. Okay? Minus 8x plus 4y plus 16 plus 4. Then, lipat natin yung 16 sa kabila. Negative 16, 0. So, cancel na to dahil 0 lang yan. And then, simplify x squared plus y squared minus 8x plus 4y plus 4 is equal to 0. Therefore, the general form of equation of the given circle is equal to x squared plus y squared minus 8x plus 4y plus 4 is equal to 0. Okay. So I hope clear ang discussion when it comes to the conic section, the circle. Okay. So let's try going back to our objective. Okay. So now, examples, tapos na natin yung discussion sa concept ng circle sa conic section. Okay? So let's try going back sa ating objective or the learning targets. First, to define what a circle is in the context of analytic geometry. In this learning target or learning objective, we discovered na ang definition ng circle when it comes to the context of analytic geometry, it is a set of all points wherein equidistant to the center. Okay, so yung equal distance na tinutukoy na yun is the so-called radius or R. Okay, so I hope clear yun, class. I believe na-discuss naman natin siya ng well enough kanina sa ating discussion. Next is for us to be able to solve the equation of a circle by using the perimeters given in the problem. Present tayo kanina ng standard and the general form of equation of circle. Okay, so nagamit natin sila in solving the values or the parameters. Parameters, these are the radius, center ng ating circle. Okay? And lastly, nakapag-sketch tayo ng circles kanina na using yung radius and the circle. So I hope clear kung paano natin diniscuss and pinresent during the discussion. And if you have questions, clarification, and concerns in our discussion, you may raise your questions sa ating group chats and different connection platform para mas maging clear yung concept ng ating topic for today. So that's all for our module 23, the conic section or the circle. So thank you for listening and watching our lecture video for today.